When I first arrived in London, I was doing teaching work. It was fulfilling because I was teaching young people. I knew that they would go on to university and it would be great, but it wasn't interesting to me at all.
I wanted to get involved in something as meaningful as teaching, but something that was interesting and would lead me on to better things in the future. I can't speak for every LGBTQI person in London, but I know from personal experience that being a gay man in London is pretty cool.
My name is Callum Jackson. I'm 24 years old. I work for a startup charity here in London which raises funds in the UK and sends them overseas for LGBT causes.
For some people though, being LGBTQI in a big city like London can be difficult, and lots of people of colour and trans people face discrimination and violence.
I studied in Oxford for 4 years. It's full of all kinds of students from all around the world. The culture there is really interesting and you can talk to people who have all sorts of languages and histories. Everyone who's there is intelligent and interesting, but also pressure and stress, being the best in your academic field. Whereas in London, you're in the middle of a city that's full of life and full of young people. It's interesting to live in. So this is the Royal Vauxhall Tavern, which is probably one of my favourite pubs in London. It's quite famous because of the kinds of shows that they do here, and the music is really cool. It goes on quite late. So this is the kind of the perfect place to go when everything's kind of died away in London. So this is Union, which doesn't look very nice at the moment. That's because it's the daytime. But at night time, this whole place kind of completely comes alive. I absolutely love coming here after going out in Soho, in the city. The music is amazing and it's the perfect place to come clubbing. So this is Whitehall Gardens, which is in the centre of London. It's in the really touristy area, but it's one of the quietest places in London. Probably one of the most beautiful parks as well. It's right next to the river, it's right next to the Houses of Parliament. I love coming here because it's just so quiet. River Thames is famous in London for being this huge river that goes through the whole city and links everything up. And from here you can see Shakespeare's Globe, which is one of the most famous theatres in London. And you can see Tate Modern, you can see St Paul's in the background. So the thing about London is that it has such a thriving artistic scene and it's so open. It would be a shame to come and not see a really cool art gallery or museum. And one of the best art galleries to go to is Tate Modern, which is my favourite art gallery to visit in London. I love the Tate Modern because it's one of the biggest collections in the world of modern art. And I love contemporary art more than any other kind of art. I love the fact that in the Tate Modern there are artists' work who are not very well known at all, and then some artists who are the most well-known artists in the world. And I love Warhol's work because it really is so striking and colourful and modern and so intriguing. And I think that's just like London, full of life and full of colour. So this is the viewing platform of Tate Modern, this amazing renovated building. If you come to the top of it, you can see this whole view of London and it's absolutely incredible. And you can see St Paul's Cathedral, you can see the Cheese Grater and the Walkie-Talkie and all these famous buildings in London. It's absolutely incredible. London is probably one of the most exciting, vibrant, young, open cities in the world. I came here because I like adventure and I like people. The people that I've met here are the people that I'll be friends with for the rest of my life. So London is where my family is, it's where my friends are, and the work that I'm doing now is fulfilling and rewarding, and it's also interesting work. I know that I'm doing lots of good.